How to push through when you really want to quit. How to push through when you really want to quit. Man, I have these thoughts every 2 to 3 months, probably. Yeah, probably every 2 to 3 months where I start um, telling myself, "Oh, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for me. Like it's just not in the cards for me. I'm not destined to get to this level. I'm just not. I'm not destined. I'm not destined to. Whatever these qualities I have about myself, it's just always gonna be that way. Whatever the bad qualities are, it's always gonna be that way. Whatever the good qualities are, it's always gonna be that way. I find myself saying this stuff every 2 to 3 months. Every time. Maybe I get in a disagreement with my family. Maybe I get in a disagreement with my girl. Maybe something bad happened at work, and then the thoughts just start coming. The thoughts just start coming, and it's very hard to get out of that phase. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That self pity phase is very very hard. That wanting to quit phase is very very hard. Um, but these are the things. These things that I'm about to say are the things that help me, and I'm very positive they're gonna help you too. The first one, I don't even have the first one written down. I didn't write it down. I didn't write it down, but the first one is praying and watching church or going to church. Praying and watching church or going to church. I instantly start to feel better once I start praying. Instantly. And then don't even get me start when I actually go to the church and I feel the presence of the Lord. I'm starting to cry. I'm crying and all this, man. I'm realizing like I should be grateful because all the things I've done, I'm still living. The mistakes I've made, I'm still living. I'm still able to walk. I'm still able to talk. I'm still able to improve. I still get the opportunity to improve, get closer with God, and just be great and motivate people. I still get that opportunity. So praying, going to church, and just watching church as well, live stream or whatever the replays or whatever. Watching church, it helps me as well because I still participate. When they tell me to stand, I still stand. When they be singing, I be singing songs. Not every time, but some of the times I be singing songs. My point is that's something that helps me get out of that self pity mode. Helps me get out of that quitting phase that I'm in. Those are one of the things. Listening to church music. I start playing music and I do it by myself. Start playing music. I just start crying. Just start crying. I'm praying. Um, Man, what's one of the songs? Oh my gosh, I can't even y'all. I can't even remember the name of the song. I'm so mad right now. Um, if I remember the name of the song, or when I after I make this video, I'm a freaking put the picture up there. Anyways, I start crying. I listen to these certain songs. I start crying. I start raising my hands up. Start raising my hands up. Like I'm surrendering. I'm surrendering. I need you. I need you. Help me. Help me be great. Help me be great. I need you. Help me be great. I need you. That those type of things, it kills any of that self doubt, any of that quitting mentality, any of that self pity. Um, and I don't want to say I should maybe I'm I'm not saying I shouldn't have maybe I shouldn't have said it kills it, right? Because sometimes it lasts for 2 days, 1 to 2 days, maybe even 3 days, right? So I shouldn't say it kills it, but it helps. It helps so much. It helps so much. I'm telling you. Um, the next thing is use family as motivation. Use family as motivation. If you don't have family, use friends as motivation. If you don't have friends, use people that you know look up to you. Even the people that they don't have to tell you they look up to you. You know it. Like you know in the back of your head they look up to you because you used to look up to the person that you never talked to and you never told them you looked up to. So remember that. Remember that there's people that you looked up to that you never told them that you looked up to them. There's a couple people that I looked up to. They don't know it. A couple people right now, I'm thinking of right now, they don't know I looked up to them. And if they do know, it was just off of their assumption, right? I nothing ever confirmed. I never confirmed that, yo, I look up to you. You're my role model. I never confirmed it to them. I was always watching them from afar. From afar. Didn't go to the same school as them. Um, didn't even live in the same neighborhood as them. Just watching from afar. I looked up to them. I noticed certain actions that they were doing and I copied them. I saw certain mistakes that they were doing and I learned from them. So, anyways, use family as your motivation, use other people as your motivation, right? You want to be able to show people that you can be great through all the stress that's happening in your life. You can be great even though you want to quit. You can be great even though you don't feel like still going. You don't feel like going to church, but you still going. You don't feel like going to work, but you still going. Um, you don't feel like marketing this business, but you still marketing it. You don't feel like making that YouTube video, but you still making that YouTube video. Use your family as motivation. You need to show them the way. Show them. They're not going to admit it, but they learning. They not. Your sister, your brother, your niece, your nephew, that not all of them they're not going to admit it right away. But that's just the way it is. They're learning. They're looking at you the older, even the younger. You don't even got to be older. My bad. You don't even got to be older. Even if it's your older sister, older brother, they still need you as motivation. I still look at my little brother as motivation. My little brother motivates me. My niece and nephews motivate me through everything they've been through, and they still going. They motivate me. So you don't got to be older than them, but use your family as motivation. They need to see you be great, and that's going to motivate them to be great, right? Another point on this is, let's talk about parents. You want to be great. You want to be great before your parents get older, get extremely old, right? To the point where they really can't enjoy all your greatness, right? I'm talking financially, spiritually, emotionally, all that, right? You want to get to a point where you can have any conversation with your parents. You can have real in-depth conversations with them, a real emotional moment with them, right? You want to get to that point where you can do it. You can do it calmly. You can have a real grown conversation with them, right? You want to get to that point before they get older. You want to make all of that money before they get older, right? If it doesn't happen, that's okay. I'm just saying that's what you want to do. That's what you want to strive for. So use that as your motivation. The next one is, you're going to be mad at yourself in 5 years. You're going to be mad at yourself in 5 years. I mean, that's it. That's the truth. Man, I look back, I'm 25 right now. I look back at stuff that I quit when I was 20, stuff that I gave up on, and I'm mad at myself right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm moving on. Like, I'm not letting it affect my entire day. I'm just saying, I look back and I'm like, wow, okay, that was dumb. That wasn't smart. That was very, that was very weak, honestly. Very weak in that moment. In that, and I don't like it. So I'm telling you, you're gonna be mad at yourself for giving up. If you do decide to just settle, give up, quit, stay in that self-pity mode for so long, right? And another thing is, you're gonna regret it, and it may lead you to something worse. Staying in self-pity can lead you to something worse, right? You ever seen that person? I'm sure everybody got this person that was, y'all grew up playing sports and they were so good at basketball. They had so much energy too. It wasn't even just, they're just a good person. They were a good person. And now you're grown and they're alcoholics. They're alcoholics. Like, they can't go an hour without drinking. They on the street. They just doing nothing. It's like, they stayed in that self-pity for so long, it led them to that, right? So you just never know where that's going to lead you to. And it's just going to leave you with a bunch of regret and anger, right? So use that as your motivation. Ask yourself, am I going to be mad for stopping this? Am I going to be mad for saying, I'm not going to work on this anymore? I'm not going to keep trying to improve on this anymore. I'm not going to strive for that anymore. Am I going to be mad about this 5 years from now? The answer is yes. Hey, you got to start pushing through. The next one is, take your own advice. I love this one because I don't take my own advice. I love this one because I don't take my own advice. That's why I love this one. I don't even do it. Now, I do want to say I just did it, which is why I'm making this video. The reason I'm making this video is because I took my own advice, but on a consistent basis, I'm learning to take my own advice. What I mean by that, take your own advice. What I mean is if somebody came to you that trusted you, they came to you in your exact situation, they have the same issues you have, and they're down bad right now. They got the same issues you have. They're down bad, and they're asking you. They're venting towards you, and they're asking for your advice. What are you gonna tell them? If you have the best interest in mind for them, what are you gonna tell them? Think about that for a second. That's exactly what you need to be doing. That's exactly what you need to be doing. Just to think about that for a second. Whatever you tell the person that's in your position to do, you need to do that. You need to take that exact same advice. And you need to think about that. What would I tell the person that has the same issues I have? What would I tell that person? Okay, I'll tell them to do this, and this. I'll tell them to da 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 da. Do it then. Get up and do it. Get up and do it. Um, the next thing, how great the story will be. How great the story will be. Oh my gosh. And I get this from everybody. By the way, I've heard this from everybody. I'm voicing that I got this from all the other rich people. Like they say this all the time. How great the story will be. Do you got to understand wherever you're at right now, and you manage to get out of it, the testimony you're gonna have is gonna motivate so many people. Even if you're gonna say, nah, Devon, I'm not gonna be voicing all that stuff on social media and stuff. That's okay. That's okay. But you might go into a school, a classroom of kids, and you might talk to them. You might talk to a brother, a coworker, a friend. That's still your testimony right there. And you don't know if they gonna tell that testimony to other people and use that to motivate those people as well. So you're still gonna be motivating more than one person, even if you're not voicing your story on social media. You don't need to. You don't need to. I use stories from other people where they achieved greatness, and I tell people that because there's certain situations I've never been in before. So when people tell me stuff, I let them know that I've heard somebody in the same situation and they did this, and this to get out of it. It may apply to you too. It may help you as well. Hopefully that made sense. Um, the next one, and I just actually came up with this one. Just came up with this one. You have to you have to try your best to act as if whatever goals and whatever visualization you have of yourself is 100% going to happen no matter what. You have to act as if that. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. When I was in high school, I wrote an essay, and I said in the essay, it was something like, I know there's a low chance of me going to the NBA, but that's not going to stop me from playing basketball every day. That's not going to stop me from watching basketball every day. That's not going to stop me from learning. That's not going to stop me from playing. I'm still going to play, have the attitude, train hard. I could have trained more, by the way. I could have trained a lot more. I will say that. I could have trained a lot more. But my point is, I still had the mindset that I'm going to the NBA. And I didn't, but I don't regret playing basketball is what I'm saying. I don't regret training and waking up early in the morning and training. Like I still acted as if I'm a go, right? So whatever the percentage is that you're gonna reach your goals, the goals could be anything. It could be you just want to beat this alcohol addiction. Beat the alcohol addiction. You should wake up and act as if it's 100% you're gonna beat it. And do the actions it takes to beat it, and also see yourself doing it already. Even though you guys, I didn't make it to the NBA, but but think about this. I know the people who are watching this, y'all probably did this as well. I used to visualize myself crossing up NBA players, even though I was in high school. I used to watch LaMelo Ball all the time. LaMelo Ball, I used to be like, man, that boy don't play no defense. That boy don't play no defense. I'm telling you, I get on the court with him. I'm a da 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 da. Like, I used to say that type of stuff. Oh, I know I can rip Lonzo when he does this crossover. I know I'm gonna steal that. I know I'm gonna steal that. I used to visualize myself, even though there's a low chance of me making it to the NBA. It don't matter. I still visualize myself playing these people. I used to do the age thing. I used to like be like, oh snap, Kyrie Irving is this age. In 5 years, 8 years, he's gonna be this age. If I can make it there, I'm gonna be playing against Kyrie. That's so I still acted as if I was gonna make it, right? So what I'm saying is, still put in the actions. Still put in the actions. Put in the actions as if you're going to make it. And you're gonna see, you're gonna actually see, for what you really gonna start believing it. Let's just start there. You're really gonna start to believe it. But for two, you're gonna start feeling better. One, because you believe it, but two, you're getting out of this self pity, this giving up mode, this quitting mode. You're starting to take the actions. You're going to the gym. You're going to the gym. You're talking to people. You're keeping touch with the family. You know what I mean? You're doing stuff. You're doing stuff. You going to work, and after work you looking at that next business. You making the YouTube videos. You making the whatever content. You started the whatever carpet cleaning business, house cleaning business, whatever it is. You're taking the actions. You're just continuously taking the actions, even though you feel like quitting still. You're just continuously taking the actions. Boom, 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 boom. Out of nowhere, you just start feeling good. You just start feeling good. Right now, y'all, I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm on a rhythm right now. I feel like making another YouTube video right after I make this video, just because I took the action. I'm taking the action, right? I'm acting as if my YouTube channel is gonna hit 1 million subscribers. Even if it don't, I'm giving that energy as if it's gonna hit 1 million subscribers. I'm talking as if I'm talking to 1 million people. I don't know how many people gonna see it, but I'm acting as if that. Hopefully that's making sense. That's like that's the energy I'm coming off of, right? And now that I'm getting on a roll, I can feel the energy, and now I want to make another YouTube video. That's where that confidence starts coming as you start taking actions. Energy, momentum is the word I was looking for. Momentum, that's really the word I was looking for. The momentum starts to boom, 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 and then everything just starts stacking, and you just start having good days. You start stacking up a bunch of good days, and you start looking back at yourself like, oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna be a bum. I really was telling myself I was gonna be a bum last month. I know you start looking at, like, you start talking to yourself in the mirror. Like, I really thought I was gonna be a bum. And you actually you're mad, but you're happy that you're in this new mental state. But you're also mad that you even got to that mental state, that bad mental state in the first place. Anyways, man, that's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. If you made it to the end, I did start at the link in. I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'm gonna put the link is in my bio on the YouTube channel. If you need help with accountability, it's 2 to 3 text messages a day, 2 to 3 calls per day, helping you get as close as you can from point A to point B. If I can help you get from point A to point B, that's great. But the goal is to get from point A as close as you can to point B in 7 days. If you need help with that, hit the link in the description, and we'll be talking. That's it. I'm out.